Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Motor City Mad Mouse Show. I am speaking with Emory Williams, the man who I always enjoy this pleasant personality. Welcome to the Motor City Mad Mouse Show, Mr. Williams.
Yes, sir. It's great to be back. I'm excited to be on. I always look forward to this every year. It's my favorite.
Well, I'll tell you, you're one of my favorites. The two words that don't ever seem to hit my mind with you because you're such a pleasant young man is transfer portal is something I don't associate with you. How do you like being here at the U and not worrying about the transfer portal? Because it seems like you found a home here anyway.
100%, yes, sir. That's a perfect way to describe it, is a home. You know, I have a great relationship with my coaches here, Coach Dawson, Coach Driscoll, Coach Cristobal, everyone in this organization I feel really comfortable with, feel really close with these last 3 years. It's really made me feel at home. And honestly, I refer to Miami, where I live, as my home. It feels nice living down here. It feels every day I come into work, and it's truly a pleasure. So.
You played under a lot of different quarterbacks. Cam Ward, what was that like playing for him?
Yeah, that's a great question. But Cam is obviously he's a generational player. You see what he's doing now in the NFL, the Titans, first-round pick. It all speaks for himself, and his knowledge of the game, elite. Obviously, everyone knows his playmaking abilities is second to none. But I think one of the things I really appreciate about Cam is that he was always the same person every day, regardless of, him being the first-round draft pick, regardless of him being, just getting here last January. I think always the same person, always pleasant to talk to, always pleasant to be around, and that's something I'll always appreciate for him, and I know he's going to have a fantastic season coming up.
So what are your thoughts about Carson back?
Honestly, the same. And I think a lot of people, one of the highlights of my year so far has been the opportunity to get to know Carson. He's an awesome human being to be around. He's super knowledgeable of the game. Once you get to know Carson, you hang around him and you talk to him, everybody likes him. Everybody loves him. I think that's one thing you'll see in this building. The people that talk to him and hang around him, they love him, because once you get to talking to him and you realize he's awesome to be around, and I think he's going to have a great year. He's very, very knowledgeable of the game of football. His pocket passing, the way he plays with anticipation is really honestly second to none, and I think he's going to have a great year. And
a couple more questions. I know we're going to be wrapping it up, but what are some of your biggest moments that you've experienced here at the University of Miami so far?
Biggest moments? That's a good question. Honestly, obviously playing in those two games and several games, every game I've gotten to play in has been an honor and a privilege, and really just changing my body too has been something that's been a very unique opportunity since I've been here at Miami. Just putting in so much work in the weight room and seeing the change, that's really been positive experience as well.
And finally, how explosive, Emory, can this offense be with some of the returning players getting an opportunity, Ray, and then, of course, everything else? I mean, this could be a very explosive offense, and talk about the coaching staff in terms of what they're trying to do to build you up to that.
Yeah, that's a great question. Yes, sir. I think, honestly, this offense that we have this year is super well balanced. Our receiver core is extremely deep, extremely talented. I think we have a lot of depth at every position. I think we're going to have it'll be fun to see in fall camp. I'm excited to see what our offense looks like in fall camp, and I'm excited to see what it's going to look like in the years to come because I think we have a lot of depth.
What did you learn from last year? What are you going to carry over to this year?
It's a good question. I need to get better. I need to work. I need to improve myself as a passer, it's an all-around U-Haul, and I believe I've done that, and I know I'm ready, and I'm excited for this fall camp.
And one last thing to enter my mind, what are your thoughts about playing Florida, Notre Dame? You have a lot of pretty interesting opponents on the schedule.
Yeah, a lot of interesting games, and right now we got to day one of fall camp is tomorrow, and that's what everyone I know on this team is focused about, and so I'm excited to really get it all started.
Great to see you. Looking forward to seeing you progress yet again. Nice seeing you, my friend. Thank you.
You as well.
You bet.